Let us study about variable scope now. So the scope of a variable can be defined as a part of the program where a particular variable is accessible or from where it can be referenced. So in Golang, scope is defined using block. A block is defined in Go as a possibly empty sequence of declarations and statements within matching brace brackets or curly brackets. So we can say it simply that brace brackets in Go denote a block, and brace brackets within brace brackets denote a new block, which we can call an inner block. The thing to note here about blocks is that inner blocks can access variables that are declared within outer blocks, but outer blocks cannot access variables that are declared within inner blocks. Let's see an example. So we'll start with creating a main function that will act as our outer block. And in this main function, we have created a variable called city and assigned it a value. Now we create another block by simply introducing new pair of brace brackets. And we're going to create a variable called country. And now over here, we have written two print statements to print out country and city variables. Simply for our outer block, we are going to again print both of the variables. Let's see what happens when we try to run the program. We get this error that's undefined country. As you might remember, we just learned that an outer block cannot access variables that are declared within an inner block. And over here, country is a variable that's declared within our inner block. So if we remove this line, a program is going to just work fine. Now we've understood how variable scope works in terms of blocks. However, scope rules can also be determined based on where the variables are declared. We have two kinds of such variables, local and global variables. Talking about local variables, they are variables that are declared inside a function or a block and are termed as local variables. These are not accessible outside the function or block. And these variables can also be declared inside looping or conditional statements. Let's see an example of a local variable. So over here, we have our main function. And inside this main function, we're going to simply create a variable called name. Over here, this name variable is a local variable since it's created inside a function. That's the main function. Now, what are global variables? So global variables are variables that are declared outside of a function or block. They are available throughout the lifetime of a program. They're declared at the top of the program, outside all function or blocks, and well, they can be accessed from any part of the program. So let's see how can we create a global variable. So over here, we have declared a string called name, and we've initialized it with the value Lisa. And note how it's at the top of the program and it's outside all the functions. So we're going to simply print it inside our main function. Now this proves that a global variable can be accessible from anywhere in a program. Well, that's it for this lecture. We'll see you in the next one.